Hey, hey, hey. Good afternoon. It is time for Camper Conversations. All right, my door doesn't want to close. Oh, there it is. We are here. All right. So, we're going to knock this out a little bit early. I got on a little bit earlier. Y'all don't know what I'm doing with my hair. Like, I don't know whether I want to keep it in a ponytail or take the braids down. This is my first time doing the large knotless braids. Okay. So, I think I'm going to keep it up. All right. Hey. Hey. How's everyone? Give you a few minutes to get on. I know I put on here about 15 minutes that I'm going live. All right. So, yeah. We in place somewhere, y'all. Gonna get the hair right. Let's see. All right. We're going to take it down. Hi. How's everyone doing? I'm going to wait. Give y'all time to get on. It's a little warm in here, so let the breeze come through the door. Welcome to my camper. Welcome to Camper Conversations. When you get on, shout out, say hey, wave at me or something so I know who's here. So I know who's joining. Oh, let me get this straight. Y'all know my prop, my Lysol can, holding things up. All right. So since I'm going live and I'm going to post this, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Because honestly, guys, I just opened the camper up today. I hadn't been here in here in a few days, and it's a little warm. So I'm going to get started. So I always like to start out by saying hi. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a great day. I had a good day. I had a good week. But I like to open up by saying that I am not a relationship professional to any level or any degree. I am just a black woman on this earth doing this thing, loving it, living it, and enjoying myself. So here on Real Life Relationship Growth, we come and we talk about different subjects. We talk about things that may be prevalent to you, things that may not have anything to do with you. But if you are single, if you are courting, if you're dating, if you're married, if you're trying to figure it out, this page is for you. This group is for you. We come on, we have different topics. We talk about different things, different topics, and we enjoy each other's input. I want to say to you guys, I appreciate you all coming to each other in love. There are different perspectives that come out on this page. And there has not been any situations where people have just gotten downright ugly with one another. There are some back and forths that go on, but they are very healthy. There are a lot of opinionated people, which I love, because I'm an opinionated person. But we've been respecting one another in the process, and I appreciate that. And let's keep it going like that. So I put up a post the other day that said, it should be my pin post. So let's go to the very top. The pin post: every day I approve at least 2 to 3 people who request to join this family. Today I approved 15 new family members. I love you all. Let's keep supporting one another. 15 people, y'all, in one day. I was a little shocked. But I think people are telling other people about the page and they're enjoying. We have some light, fun stuff that we talk about. We go into some serious matters. But the whole point of this page is for us to be able to get experience, give experience, gain something, and help someone else. Because I want you and your relationship to be way better than mine in my experience. Because you may have some things that you know and you've done that can help someone else. All right? So we're going to get started. This topic, the topic. So I always go off of topics that have come about during the week. Something that has popped up. And usually the ones that get more activity and more comments on. I like to go into talking about that because that tends to be the ones that pique people's interest, all right? And tends to be the ones that have the most conversation, of course. So, I posted, I think yesterday, one day, it says, stop asking her why she's single and just show her why she shouldn't be. Stop asking her why she is single and just show her why she shouldn't be. Hey, Siobhan, how are you, lady? Ron, hey, big man. So, stop asking her why she's single and just show her why she shouldn't be. So, there were about 26 comments on here. We had some male-female perspectives. We actually only had 2 male perspectives on this. And that's cool. So he had a little bit of a back and forth conversation with one of the ladies on here, and I kind of chimed in a little bit. We have about 42 likes or loves on the comment, and then we have 4 people that shared it. So this is a good one. So y'all, let's dive into this. Stop asking her why she's single and just show her why she shouldn't be. So the different perspectives that came out on this one, let me just read what Ricky said, because you can go to the post and it's still there. You can definitely comment on it, and you can comment here. So Ricky said, clearing his throat. We ain't crazy, but we sure do know crazy. Usually it's something wrong when she fine and single. So we gonna find that out first. And yes, I'm speaking for all men. Now, fellas, I don't know if you all saw this comment and decided, nah, I'm not touching that one, I'm gonna leave it alone. Or if you saw it and you agreed or you disagreed on it. So, I said, or she possibly fine and single because just the opposite. She's not crazy and can see the foolishness and won't waste her time. And yes, I'm speaking for me. He spoke for all men, but I'm only speaking for me. So Jillian came back and she had I thought her comment was really great. She said, perhaps your statement is in jest, but I always found it curious that the default thought is that something must be wrong with a woman if she is attractive and single. Is the same assumption made about men? Let's start to normalize women being single by choice and not because she has some defect in character. I think that thoughts like that add to the general shame in society towards single women. Everyone that approaches you is not entitled to your time and space. Being attractive doesn't diminish that. Girl, Jillian said that. Jillian, you know what? What I'm going to do? I am going to, let's see how this works. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to see if I could add Jillian, because Jillian made the comment, which was perfect. I love the comment. And let's see if Mr. Rick is around. Alright. Let's see what we get. Alright. So, hey Ron, hey big man. Ron says, I would say, ask so you get an understanding first. Then you know how to go about showing her why she shouldn't be. Ron, I like that. Ask and find out. Have a conversation. Usually this comment, you all, and I said this in the comment feed to someone as well. Like, usually comments like this come from the physical. Usually comments like this come from a physical perspective. Like, someone walks up to you, and ladies, I'm sure we've all heard it at some point or another. Oh, girl, you fine. Why you single? You single? You got a man? And you say, no, I'm single. Oh, why you single? So, Rick made a comment, and he said that the guys sit around and talk about this stuff, pretty much. And if a woman is single and she fine, there's got to be something wrong with her. Y'all, please give me your perspective on this. I'm going to get started. Alright? So, if she's fine and she's single, so let me say this, y'all. I like to toot my own horn. I think it's good and healthy to toot your own horn. If you think you fine, and you should, then you fine. So me, personally, there's no arrogance or conceitedness about it. I think I'm fine. I keep my hair done. That's a me thing. Like my mom, when we were growing up, she just kept us matching, and so I know that's where my OCD comes from. Like everything has to match, but everything always matched. Everything was together. So me personally, I'm an athlete. I used to play sports on a regular. I play basketball. So it's given me a certain body type. And continuing to work out and maintain that does that. So yeah, I'm fine. So there have been men that have said to me, "Oh girl, you fine. You got a man, you got a husband or whatever." First of all, don't come to us with that line. Please. Please, please, please. Okay. So, my thought process on this is, why does something have to be wrong with me because I'm single? How about, like I said, one of the points, how about I've seen enough foolishness. I can see foolishness coming, and sometimes foolishness may get by. Foolishness. One of my parents is coming at one of my girls. She one of my girls now. How about sometimes we can see the foolishness coming from a mile away, and especially when you come with something like that. Hey, girl, we live. And especially, you're going to have to join it live when you get back in on your phone.
I will.
So especially when we see something coming up, somebody coming to us, and you like it? Thank you. So look, this is the subject.
Highlight.
This is what I'm talking.
So I'm asking her why she's single and just show her why she's. Ooh, speak. Yes.
So, because I know the foolishness when it's coming and I can see it, especially if you start with a line like that, if you start with something like that, that's going to already put me in a place with you. Okay. I see you coming tomorrow?
I'm going to try.
Okay.
I'm babysitting tonight so I can get out of my.
Okay. We having movies on the lawn.
God,
Thank you.
So good. Ain't it good?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
It is. Look, another girls trip option in the camper.
Oh, like I ain't with
Yes,
it.
ma'am. All right.
And put that Paul up in there.
Girl, please. You know it. See you later. I love my parents. Like, I do. So, I'm sorry. So, getting back to the point of what I was saying. Just because she's fine and she's single doesn't mean that something is wrong with her. Because let's truth be told, all of us have something wrong. All of us have some issues, some unresolved issues, or issues that we thought we may have overcome, and they don't present themselves again until we get into a relationship. There are issues that we have gotten over, issues from childhood. Everyone has some type of issue that's going on. So, y'all could be crazy, fellas. Or we could be crazy, fellas. But to an extreme of what? So, I don't feel like I'm crazy because I don't give you the time or attention that you're seeking from me. If you don't come the right direction in the right way. There's a law of attraction. And there's some people we're attracted to for different reasons. But don't put it off that she's crazy because she's fine and she's single. She just tired of the BS. She's tired of foolishness and people trying to use her, and people just, I can only speak for me personally. I have been divorced maybe 8-9 months now, in a wonderful, beautiful place. And people ask me, like, how are you? Why are you? Because I know myself. I know where I was. I know what I needed and I wanted. I wasn't getting. So, does that mean there's something wrong with me and I'm crazy? There were some things that he did not prefer, and there were some things that I did not prefer. Okay? It went how it went. But it doesn't make me crazy. Actually, I was crazy for doing it. That's what the crazy was. That's another live though. So, but I have no regrets in life. Either I take it and I learn from it, or I throw it away. That's how I look at everything, y'all. We can't get stuck on past situations in life and let it dictate who we are. Either you're going to grow from it and learn from it, or you're going to deal in a negative. And I choose not to deal in a negative. I choose to be happy and move on, because there's so many other things. But calling someone crazy, first of all, is an insult. Like, fellas, y'all should know. Don't call us crazy. That's an insult. So, it's not necessary that we're crazy. We just tired of the BS. Like, y'all give me something. Give me something to doing it. KFLS to doing what, Ron? What are we talking about? To doing what? We're going to wait for Ron to respond. What up, Wendy? Hope all is well. Tell your mother I said hello. So, to doing what, Ron? Stop asking her why she's single. Getting married. Cracking my side laughing to doing it. Getting married. So you cracking? Help me out, Ron. That's cracking my side laughing to doing it. Hey, sis. It's my big sis, Cluttered. Oh, Siri picking me up. To you getting married, Ron? Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to figure out what Ron is saying, sis. You said you were crazy for getting married. Oh, okay. Yeah. If there's a crazy in me, and there's a little bit of crazy in me. I do have a little bit of crazy. But I think it's healthy to have a little bit of crazy, if y'all understand what that means. But yeah, Ron, I was crazy for doing it. I shouldn't have done it. My family wasn't really for it. But I took a leap of faith. And I'm so glad when I leaped, I didn't jump. Just a little leap. Okay. So y'all give me some pushback. Give me some perspective on it, Claudia. What do you think about the comment? Stop asking her why she's single and just show her why she shouldn't be. Let's go with the show her why she shouldn't be part. The show her why she shouldn't be single part means, fellas, means brothers, men, y'all are coming to us with your A game. If you meet a woman, I understand you have to go through the process of getting to know her. And that's only fair. Ladies, you can't trip if a guy decides you're not for him. Because you have the same rights to let somebody know, okay, I spent some time, you're not for me. You can't trip over that. You have to respect the person, and you should respect the person that shows you that early on. And you don't get caught up and tied up in situations in life where there's a lot entangled in the situation. So respect the fact that if a brother says, I just want to be friends. Or fellas, if she says, I just want to be friends. Respect the person. Respect that. It's not always for you. You're not always for them. But, so, the end of this, is saying, show her why she shouldn't be single. Like, what are you bringing to the table? So, women, we look for certain things in you all. Just like y'all look for certain things in us. But this is what we're talking about on this moment. We look for a man who is consistent, confident, not cocky, not arrogant, not controlling, but has a strong hand that can lovingly lead and guide and even correct and protect me when I need it. That's my viewpoint of what's needed. And I think a lot of ladies may have that same desire and need. Like, if you can handle things, I made a decision that I would never deal with a man who is not financially stable, does not have his own to put me into, or has a working plan. It is important for a man, for us, men to have, for you all to have a working plan. A working plan is not, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then waiting for handouts for it to happen. A working plan means I'm going to grind out and do what I have to do and what I need to do to get where I need to be, especially if I want this woman in my life, especially if I want to add her to. Fellas, if you're not at that point, it is okay. But don't try to bring somebody else in when you're not already ready and established. So show her why she shouldn't be single. I need to be shown why I can let go and woosah and let you take it. And I trust and know that I'm going to be taken care of and there are not going to be any issues moving forward. Not, there are going to be issues in life, but I'm talking about issues that should not be there. Issues that should have been taken care of beforehand. That's the kind of issues I'm talking about. So, fellas, what are you doing to show her? Because we tend to reciprocate what we get. We tend to reciprocate. Now, if a woman is not reciprocating, if she's not giving back to you what you've put out and given to her, then it's just possible that she's just not that into you, that you're just not that one, or she has some hesitation. Because there are things that she either needs to clear up, or she sees things about you that are not for her, and you may need to clear up. Doesn't mean it's an all-in no. That means that some effort has to be made and some time and attention has to be put in to developing that relationship. All right, y'all. It looks like we're going to be a short one today because I think that's right. That's like straight into the point. Like straight into the point of what we're looking for and what we need. Let me tell y'all a pet peeve of mine. I was listening to the radio the other day, and another subject matter that they were talking about was, should a man, and I posted a little video about it actually, but should a man if a man moves into a woman's home, does he lose respect, or does he lose some clout? Does he lose some points or whatever with her? Should a man move in, or does he lose by doing that? Both ways, I think. I think he does lose something. Brothers, have your own. Get your own. If you're coming for someone, if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, be prepared and be ready. Ladies, same thing. If you're going to open up to this guy and you're going to say, hey, let's do this and let's be in this relationship, let's take this time, you got to be ready too. I wanted to read some more comments. on this because a young lady stepped in as well, and she had some comments that she said to Mr. Rick. And y'all gotta, brothers, I know every man is not the same, and all of y'all don't have the same viewpoint. But Rick said some things in here, I think that kind of turned us a little bit. But he said he's speaking for all men. He came back with, I guess what you could call somewhat of an apology and correction. And then after kind of being checked in a certain way, this young lady kind of checked him in a certain way, or tried to. It's like he came back to the same thing he was saying, making a joke about it, and saying that men that y'all sit back and y'all talk about these things, y'all talk about these things, y'all joke about them. Men who think like that, and we joke about it to each other. Joke about it to each other. We talking about the women being crazy and why they single. He's saying they joke about it to each other. I don't know if that's what y'all do. I'm sure there's some jokes out there like, man, she fine, but she crazy. I'm sure y'all say that. I'm sure y'all said that. But let's try to take the time to understand each other. Ron said, be patient. Uh-oh, it went into the crowd. I can't see it. Be patient and give the person time to show you why you shouldn't be single. Don't make a decision in the first 2 days. Mercy. That is so correct. Don't make a decision in the first 2 days. So he said, hell no, Ricky don't speak for me. In other posts, he sounds like a man that's scorned. Ooh, Ron. That actually was my thought process. Now, Ricky is one of my Bratz brothers, so I'm not talking about him behind his back, whether he was a Brat brother or not, because I actually tagged him hoping that he could come on and join us to give his perspective. Because one thing I don't like to do, I don't like to have conversations through text, because they can get lost. Conversations, what your true meaning to what you're trying to say can get lost. I get we don't have a lot of time to be on the phone all the time and every day or whatever. Good morning text, a text in the afternoon or whatever is cool with me. I do not personally like to have a lot of text conversation. I think it takes away from really getting to know someone, really being able to hear their tone, hear how they're feeling. You had a good day, you had a bad day. These are good things to learn and know about one another. So texting is not for me. I don't really like texting. But, there are times where it's necessary. But what I'm saying is, my brother Ricky, what he's saying, I want to be sure is clear. You can take your perspective and you can believe what you want about people. But sometimes there's something different to it than what we think. So I'm not going to say the brother is scorned. I don't know. I have not lived in his house. But possibly there's some things that he's dealt with that kind of come out. And that's cool. That's what this is for. This is a place where we can do that. Our thoughts and our experiences can come out, because hopefully they will help someone else and they will work towards helping them. So I need y'all brothers to understand, we're not crazy, just like y'all aren't crazy. Because there are things, look, what's that, women are from Venus, men are from Mars thing? That is real. Like, we are so different. We are so different. We are so alike, but we're so different. And when we understand the differences in one another, it helps with growth in relationships with the opposite sex. When we understand that, we don't end up in a place of hurt. When we understand one another, when we understand the differences in male and females, we don't end up in a place of hurt. That's from people who are being honest. If you're dealing with a woman who's being honest, if you're dealing with a man who's being honest, I'm not saying people who are trying to be slick and get over on you and just trying to get what they want. That is a different perspective. But if we pay attention to each other, if we watch and just know there are general things about men and general things about women that across the board that are the same, then we know, hey, Miss Combs, she just left. But we know that there are general things about us as humans that we desire and we need and that we want. And when it comes to men and women and their differences, if you really want to be in a relationship, read up on how women move, how they feel, how they act, what they need. If you really want to be in a relationship, ladies, read up on the brother, how he feels, how he moves, how he acts, what he desires, what's a turn off, what's a turn on, what he needs, what he doesn't need. And everybody is different. Everybody's different. Everybody comes from different perspectives. So I'm going to end this, and I always like to end by reading our topic, what we talked about. Stop asking her why she's single and just show her why she shouldn't be. Just show her. Ooh, a point that I just thought about. Some men, ladies, may be hesitant to do that because they may feel like, I put all of this into this lady, I put all of this into this woman, and I'm not receiving anything. She's not reciprocating my advances. She's not reciprocating what I give. She's not meeting or matching it. So ladies, understand, men sometimes feel rejected. They feel like they've put so much in and they're not getting anything out. Now, brothers, understand, this don't mean you got to be in between her legs. That's not what that means. Just because you do a little dinner, you give a little attention, doesn't mean that she gotta have sex with you. That is dime a dozen. Please understand. Let me put it like this, and I'm sorry if this is offends y'all in any way. Dick is a dime a dozen. It really, really is. It really, really is. So it's not a rush thing. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Like, show her something that makes her feel like, okay, I'm just not going to deal with this 5 minutes. So I'm not going to deal with this him trying to impress me and show me what he could do and what. Show something. We want to see something different. We want to see something different. We want to see something that's going to make us not want to be single. If that's what you want, fellas. But if that's not what you're looking for, not what you want, please, please, please leave us alone. For real, for real. Oh, my internet went off. I don't know how much of that y'all heard. Okay. It's really simple. Miss Sabrina. Okay. So, all right, y'all. It looks like we're back. I'm going to give a few seconds because I didn't realize that it went down, and I don't want, I got all of it. Oh, okay. Okay, Ron. Because it just showed up and said your internet connection was lost. And, okay. All right. Thank you, big man. Y'all, Ron is my big man. That's what I call him. Inside joke. Inside joke. Okay, it's better to have a friend than to make an enemy in a relationship you know you didn't want. So true, sis. So true. It is better to have a friend. It is better to have a friend than to make an enemy in a relationship you know you didn't want. Like, why waste people's time? I don't understand that part of it. With men, it's almost like hunting and gathering. Like, y'all gotta grab as many as you can. For what? Like trophies? Did y'all go put the heads up on the mantle? I don't know. But stop wasting each other's time. Ladies, same thing. If he's not what you want, stop wasting each other's time. But brothers, please take the time to show us. Because some deserve it, some don't. But you're not even going to know until you take the time. So don't expect just because she's fine that she should be like, that doesn't work like that. All right. I love y'all. I'm going to sign off. I'm done. But please know that you can still comment after this is over. It's going to be the pin post. I always put it as the pin post at the very top. And it'll stay there for the week. Again, I apologize for last Friday. I had a long day. It was a fun day. But it was a long day because we were outside all day with our Juneteenth celebration. So thank y'all for hanging out with me and being here on Camper Conversations. We'll see you next Friday. And throw out some topics. So those of y'all who are coming to the house tomorrow night I'm sorry, Ron wrote something. We are hunters and gatherers, so sometimes we take that mentality. Not an excuse, but reality. I get it, Ron. I get it. And I understand that. And ladies, we have to understand that. This is coming from a man. He's saying we are hunters and gatherers. So it's by nature that they have that mentality. Like, conquer, like set out, conquer, whatever. But if you're a man that has a spiritual mindset, if you're a man that has a loving mindset and you care about people, you won't make it a game. That's the difference, big man. That's the difference when you make it a game. So let's not make it a game, because usually when you play a game, someone has to lose. And we want to all win in this relationship thing. Like my sister said, you can develop some wonderful, wonderful relationships, friendships. You can develop some wonderful friendships. But if you play games and you look at it in a perspective that is, I'm all about self and let me get what I want from this, and then when I'm done, I'm going to leave it. We have to learn to respect one another and appreciate one another. So black men in general, I'm going to say this. I appreciate you all. I love a brother. I love a brother who is together, who comes to me in a way that is undeniable. Is undeniable. And it's not hard. We tend to make it hard, ladies, but it's really not hard. We don't make it hard on purpose. We're just in protective mode. But protective mode does not have to mean we're off limits. All right. So this fine one is going to check off because I got to go. I got to get ready for tomorrow night. Oh, that's what I was saying. If you are coming to Movies on the Lawn at the Walls, so every other Saturday, we're doing movies at the lawn. We got everything set up. Got the fire pit. I have seating for 14. Have the screen put up. We got the projector and everything. And tomorrow night's movie is oh shoot, what is it? It's the new movie with Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson. Just went out of my head. What is the name of the movie? So if you want to come out, shoot me a message inbox. So let's be honest, everybody's not coming to my house. We not open up like that. Spiral. Chris Rock and Samuel L. Jackson. So we're watching Spiral tomorrow night. It's a grown folks night. We will have a family night where Movies on the Lawn will be what you can bring the kids to. But it ain't tomorrow night because it's BYOB. All right. Love you guys. See y'all later.